Alright, quick update for you guys here. Hey, all the Bondo's set up and dried, so we got some sanding on. All these little spots, I can't really get too close here because the camera doesn't want to focus that close, but all these little spots that are still pink were low spots in the plastic. You can see here the inside's a little bit rough. I got to get in there by hand. This is just after I did it with the power sander, but man, it's starting to look like an actual solid one piece of plastic. So we're getting real close. You can see the holes are filled, nice and smooth. Doesn't look like they'll pop out, so we're just going to try that and see what happens. They don't feel loose at all, so just I got to fill in a couple more spots. After sanding, I found a couple of voids that I missed. So sorry. I wish my camera did a better job of focusing here. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so you can kind of see here, these little dark black spots are empty. So I got to go in and refill them. There's a couple more right here. I don't know, just once I sanded it, the filler must not have gotten in those little cracks, but it's pretty smooth. So just a little more filler and we'll be good to go. Found a couple other just small scuffs. I figure why not fix the little teeny dings here and there. If I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it all, right? So I'll take another video once we update. So quick update again. Wanted to make sure we strengthened up the weakest part of the inside of the fairing. So we lined the inside, or I don't know why I say we. All right, so we got Bondo in here. This is the inside of the fairing. This is where the biggest, weakest part of the fairing was. There was the most cracks. It was cracked all the way through. This is where the most spiderwebs was. So I wanted to make sure that I filled it in nice and thick with some Bondo just to add some structural support. Kind of makes it more structural, especially considering this is part of the fairing that supports the most weight without that broken part. You know, the biggest part here isn't structural at all. It's all cosmetic, but the part back here supports the weight. So we want to make sure that we got a nice clean fix there, that it's nice and strong. So just added some more filler. I got to go in and sand it again. Also, you notice I gobbed on a bunch here. I want a little extra to play with so I can get the shape right. So that's mostly just cosmetics. So we also got hopefully you can see the scuffs, windshield. So while this stuff is setting up, I'm going to take and I got to remove this decal if I can figure out how, and that decal might be okay. I just have to clean it up a little bit. But I'm going to try to get rid of some of these scuffs and polish this up, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, just a little bit bonus video to go with the while the part's drying in the box. Just that was that scuffed up windshield. You can see we sort of cleaned it up here. It's sanded right now. I got to go over it with another finer sandpaper, and then another finer sandpaper, and then another finer sandpaper, and then polish. But it should look something like that by the time we're done. So hopefully, I got rid of both of those decals. Couldn't keep the bottom one. It just was in the way. So still got a few scratches here. Gonna go sand them out and keep working at it. Alright, just about a quarter of the way done through polishing. Just kind of want to show off what's going on here. You can see this is the sanded area. You can see all the scuffs are pretty much gone. You actually can't see any of the scuffs at all. There's one teeny little mark right there. It's hard to see because of the light, but there's a little mark there. I can't get through it though, so it's just going to have to stay. You can see I polished a little bit. I need to buy a new polisher. My polisher is like one of those little teeny hand polishers, and it's not very good, and I need to get new pads and stuff. So this part is going to have to wait a little bit, but at this point, all the filler's dried now on the fairing. So I'm going to go through and start on that, and then I'll give you guys another video in a second. Alright, so it looks like all the repair work is done. Let's see if I can get some close-ups here. Here are the 3 holes that needed to be filled. This is after all the plastic weld. the light spots you see are, if I can get focus. There we go. The light spots you see are all filler, so everything is nice and smooth. Doesn't look smooth, I guess, but it is smooth. So this was the high spot. Again, it's not going to look exactly like stock, but God, it's going to look a lot better than a big gaping hole. So we are looking really close to done here. Gonna talk to the owner and see about maybe doing some primer. Just get him ready for his paint job. He's waiting to get his tank done, but maybe we can get this thing primed and looking good, and then go on from there. So that's pretty much it. That's start to finish. I'm gonna give it a quick wipe down. I'll take another short video after I clean it up. It's all dusty right now, but it's all prepped and everything. You can see I sanded pretty much everything. Just make sure it's ready for primer. You can see here I filled in a little bit on that tab that needed to be replaced. Just reinforced it a little bit with Bondo. A little Bondo in there. I might throw a little more in there, just to strengthen it up a bit. I'll have to see. Anyway, I'll be back. There it is, all cleaned up. A little better lighting here, maybe. See. All right. There it is, all cleaned up, looking pretty good. It's about ready. As soon as it dries, it's ready for primer. All right, thanks for watching.